everybody.
Well, I guess technically to the viewer, to the listener, for you, this is the first time.
This is our third try.
But this is our third try.
This is I can't even pretend.
We really shouldn't have started filming on one of my episodes because it was doomed to fail.
Yeah. It's kind of how it goes.
Whose idea was that? Honestly,
Yeah, I'd like to throw someone under the bus.
Go ahead, just do it.
Jamie, you fool.
Yeah.
Jamie, idiot.
And by the way, that's Jamie.
Hi.
That's what he looks like.
Yeah, this is what I look like. Much lighter in complexion than you probably imagined.
Right.
I know what you're thinking.
Same here. I'm Austin. Also probably lighter complexion than you thought.
You know what? When dead heat of summer, when you get your summer tan on, you are like 3 shades darker.
That's true.
Same thing for Grant.
Dude, I'm excited to get my base tan.
Grant,
But
wave.
hello, I'm Grant. But the work I do, I have to be covered head to foot because I will 1,000% have skin cancer if I don't.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
But one good boat day, I get that burn, that first burn, that turns into a base tan. If it doesn't peel, then I'm golden. Literally and metaphorically.
And I'm Joseph, and I had to pay for all the color on me. Because I'm descended from dirty bog people.
That's a tattoo joke.
And all I will ever, that for the listeners, that was a tattoo joke. And for the viewers, hello.
Yeah. So yeah, we've finally evolved.
I like all the thigh you got going on right now, Joseph.
Into the
I like all the thigh you got going on.
I have not been skipping leg day. I'm trying to get these things popping.
Yeah, we can see ourselves on this giant monitor over here.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
This could be like pretty good for different types of video content.
I
would
say
say.
so.
You
Yeah.
know?
And you know where you can find that video content?
On our Patreon, which is going to be
Yes.
discounted up until our live show.
You see what I did
possibly
there?
after.
June 14th.
June
14th. That's
Doors
right.
open at 7:30.
7:30. Links to tickets in our bio at all of our socials at Trashville_USA. If you can't find that, feel free to email us at don'temailtrashville@gmail.com.
And if you're not a big emailer, just text Joseph at 615.
Well, hold on now. If you're not a big emailer, you know what you should do? Write us a letter, hold it up for any bird.
That's right.
Bird will grab
That
it,
is
That's
actually
right.
a
and
good
they will
point.
get it to us.
That's
Send
right.
it to your carrier pigeon. They know
Now
where
that
we
we've
live.
officially established bird church as a religion, yeah, all the birds.
As Joseph opened it in the most sacrilegious way, if you don't remember, Joseph was like, everyone has their tiny little Jesus or their tiny little Buddha. It's like, Jesus.
I'm sorry. Is bird church not supreme and flies above all?
Yes, it does, of course.
Amen.
Speaking on which, I
Comment.
do want to ask you guys this real quick. So I've got a really decent, like,
I like your,
sized
hawk
peregrine
tattoo.
falcon on my
Falcon is what I said.
on my left calf. I'm thinking very seriously about getting another bird on my right calf of similar size, different style. And then I can
be
be
fun.
Bird Legs Bramlet.
Bird legs.
I like that a
Come
lot.
on. That's pretty
Your
good.
next,
You know-
your next bird tattoo should be kind of like those little statues of Mary, but it's just like a bird.
Like a little Catholic art style.
Yeah.
Or like you know what would be cool? A medieval art style bird.
That's a great idea.
Yes.
I also have a bird tattoo on my leg. It's
That's
a little
raccoon.
No, the other one that's not a raccoon, you idiot.
Above the raccoon.
Yeah,
I don't think
go
move your
higher.
finger
Go
up.
higher.
I
Go
can
higher.
tell
There you
where
go.
it's
There
Like
you
we
go.
there,
can
yeah.
see
There it
it,
is,
we
yeah.
can see it, but I don't think they can see
Oh, he's
it.
got a little beanie on.
Got a little, yeah, wearing a little hat. I
a
got
little
that one for
chickadee with a
free.
beanie. I like it.
I don't think I have a bird on mine. I have an angel
let's
with
change
wings. That's got to be close.
Wings are close.
I have a cheeseburger on my ankle.
You got to get a bird and you got to get it on your leg. Or
Yeah.
something with wings, and then we can be the winged boys.
Ooh.
The winged boys.
The winged boys.
The winged.
Okay, I believe we have an opener.
There ain't no
supposedly.
rest for
Yes,
the
we
winged.
do.
What's our opener, Grant?
So the opener
Birds make
is,
nests in trees.
I wanted to go
You're
with
doing good.
Yeah.
with more of a conceptual.
I got seed to eat. I got mouths to feed. Birds. And ain't nothing in this world to tweet.
All right.
That was really good off the cuff.
Yeah. Honestly, like
Video.
really quite good.
And you got to see it happen.
Yeah. I perform really well under pressure.
He does.
So anyways-
He's also hard right now.
You just can't see it.
He looked down just to make sure. Did you see that?
Am I?
Hold up.
So I've got more of a conceptual sucks or fucks for
Okay, go
everyone
on.
this
Oh.
time.
High-minded.
Yeah.
So I decided to pick some potentially divisive things in a few different categories.
Murder schmurder?
And we're gonna-
Divisive?
I know.
No,
right?
arguing amongst ourselves.
So we're gonna start it out with food. You know, we all love food.
We love food.
I love food.
I'll have to get some after this.
So, sucks or fucks? Cilantro.
Cilantro.
Sucks.
I love cilantro.
So you say fucks.
Fucks. I
Sucks.
fucks with cilantro.
Of course, I fucks with cilantro, but I think Joseph's allergic to it.
I got whatever that enzyme is that makes it taste like soap and
you
makes
think
your
it
mouth
tastes
feel
like soap?
funny.
Yeah.
That just means you're dumb.
I don't think it tastes like soap, Grant. My neurological makeup makes it taste like soap. Perception is a false reality.
You're just stupid. That's fine. That's fine. I also
My tongue
say
is stupid.
cilantro fucks. Cilantro fucks.
So I was, all right.
All right, next up on the docket, licorice. And I mean specifically black licorice.
Ooh.
Black licorice or Twizzlers?
Black licorice. Black
Sucks.
licorice, I think, is one of the worst things that man has ever made. Oddly enough, though, it still is one of like the flavor profiles that I enjoy the most in things like, let's say, Fernet.
Yes. Yes.
So it's a very weird thing
Yeah.
that like I hate the actual thing that it is, but I like
right.
like things that use that flavor.
Yeah, black licorice candy can go fall off a fucking bridge. But anything, yeah, cocktail wise, you get that
So-
little anise flavor. I'm all about it.
Dude, I am the outside man here. I will 100% very happily eat an entire bowl of black jelly beans.
An entire
I
bowl.
fucking love black licorice flavored candy. I also fucking love anise flavored liqueurs.
Dude, black
It's like one of my
licorice.
favorite things. Dude.
You are that
It's
weird kind of
obviously-
person that would.
It fucks so hard for me.
Black licorice obviously like was made like when they first made
For
it, like
me.
this is candy, like before candy was made.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
before they
I-
found sugar, they were like, well, I made this candy.
Well,
it's
it's back
delicious.
when lives were hard.
Well,
You know,
my life
where
is
you
hard.
had to get through a fucking winter, and you know if the kids don't die, you did pretty good.
Yeah. It was like when you would have like salted congealed fish fat and you'd be like, it's a caramel. You know? You're like, this is the best we have.
Right.
Dude, I'd eat the shit out of that.
Right.
Yeah, I know
I don't
you
know
would.
even
You're-
what that is. I'd eat the fuck
You're
out
a
of that
trash
thing.
person. You're a little raccoon.
I think I was born in the wrong 3 centuries. Like seriously,
Yeah,
there's so
I wasn't
many
born in
times
the
where
wrong
I'm like,
decade. I should have been born in the fucking medieval era. You would have been a hell of a beat farmer.
No, it's
Dude, I would have crushed
like-
beet farming, my
Dude, you
guy.
would have been the most kick-ass serf.
Grant's like, man,
You would have been a
He
feudal lord.
needs so
fucking-
little sleep. He's great at landscape.
He's a hard
work.
worker.
He eats basic garbage
He's a
trash
problem
and is
solver.
happy about it.
He's a garbage disposal that can work the land.
No.
What's not to love?
I feel like Grant would be really good at
Oh
trench
no!
warfare.
All we have to eat is these hooves left over from the dead donkeys.
Boil them, crack them open. It's like gelatin. Let's keep working, boys.
Yeah, Grant would be really good at trench warfare.
I would actually. Yeah.
Everyone else would be like, I think I have trench foot. And Grant would be like, I'm swimming through it. I'm good. I'm great.
I'm digging, baby.
Right.
Fuck you, Jerry. He's gone over the side
Yeah.
like 15 times.
No, Grant's definitely like the tunneler too. Like he's tunneling to the other side to plant bombs.
You know my favorite thing to do on the beach? Dig a big asshole.
dig a big hole.
Of course it is. Grant is like the one of the few people in my life that I would happily follow into the apocalypse and also in a time machine.
Oh yeah, follow me first. I swear. Like,
Yeah.
we'll be fine.
I'd be like, we gained weight since the world's
doing great.
I mean, we're eating trash. Like I just scooped some squirrel brains out for dessert, but we're doing okay.
It builds up the immunity.
All right, next up on the docket, blue cheese. Now, it can either be the actual cheese or blue cheese dressing.
Fucks.
Fox
Love
hard.
blue cheese.
Hey,
Blue
Give me
cheese
that
crumble,
blue
guys.
Give me
Yes.
this stanky cheese.
Dude, it fucks so hard.
Goes
so
great on
good.
a salad, in
Yeah.
a
A blue cheeseburger.
blue cheese burger, a blue cheese dressing.
Dude, when you get the blue cheese dressing, that's actually blue cheese dressing with blue
Yeah.
cheese
Yeah.
with
crumble.
That's
the
easy.
mold in it.
And
Let's
oh,
go.
That's the thing. It's got to be like real, like Kins.
Yes.
It can't come
Kins-
out of a packet.
Yeah,
no, it's
yeah,
gotta be
yeah.
like a
Fuck that shit.
proprietary
Yeah, I
fucking
totally
blend
agree.
that the
Kins
restaurant
sucks.
makes.
Yeah, Kins is
Yeah.
garbage. Like when it's like watery.
That Hidden Valley tried a blue cheese for a little while.
No.
What a waste
Nah.
of time.
Can't come out of a bottle.
Have you ever been to Backyard Burger? You know that little chain?
Oh yeah, a long time ago.
They've got a black and blue burger.
Oh,
Black Angus, blue cheese crumbles melted on that bad boy.
Oh my god, yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, blue cheese crumbles on a shitty steak will transform that steak into like
It takes it 3 levels up.
absolutely.
I don't think there is such a thing as a shitty steak.
there is.
there is.
Yeah.
Pick one.
New York strip, well done. Worst thing in the
No,
world.
okay.
Damn, he
no,
just
no,
got you.
no, you're talking about a well done steak. That's different. I'm talking,
talking
about like
about-
No, you don't understand.
any
You're
cut of
changing
steak.
what I said.
No, any cut of steak can be delicious. Is what I'm trying to say.
That's a good point.
That's
it
a different
does
point
come
than what you
down to
said, but-
preparation.
Depends on the
yes.
it depends on the grade. Like if you're getting your steaks at Food Lion,
Sure.
Food Lion is so apocalyptic.
it is.
So, like,
it's
sad.
like such a last
No,
resort.
yeah, like when you walk in, you're just like,
I
did
was
everyone die?
I was ready to argue with you, and then you said Food Lion. I was like, well, damn, I didn't.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say it all that.
You want to buck up for Food Lion?
Sorry, I'm used to going to a Mexican market where you can get like any cut of beef from
Everything.
the highest
Yeah.
end to the lowest end.
Oh, dude, we all know that Mexican markets are fucking awesome.
Yeah.
There's one right by my place. That's where I get a lot of my groceries.
Dude, it's the
because
only thing
it's-
that we have is like a bodega. in this
Yeah,
town.
exactly.
You know what
That's
I mean?
got
True.
everything you need.
Nose
and
to
you're
tail.
paying like a couple dollars less anyways. Like
So
it's-
everything but the moo.
It's so great. All right, last up on the food list, raw oysters.
Banger.
Man.
fucks.
They fuck.
I don't know.
They
I-
fucks and then they make you fuck.
okay. I was in Massachusetts and like with my lovely wife
You got
Sarah's
the-
family.
you need the
and I
Gulf
got-
oysters,
I,
my guy.
I got them like straight out of the water, and even then I was like, "This is I think one of the better versions of this." And
No,
it was
I like the
okay.
Gulf oysters.
You got to go to the
man.
Gulf.
Gulf oysters?
He's
They're
right about
huge.
this.
They're briny. They're kind of gross,
Yeah.
but in the best way.
I don't know. It's that that texture.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, right down the gullet.
It's a big ass booger, and it's
It
so
is.
good.
I think it's super delicious. I want to say
Sea
the
boogers.
Massachusetts ones are sweeter, if I remember correctly.
I don't know.
Yeah, they're
I couldn't
like
tell you.
mild, a little on the sweet side.
Now clams and mussels. I fuck with clams
Dude, I
and
do-
mussels.
that's
I do
weird.
fuck with
Now-
mussels.
Now, did
Nah,
you?
but no,
did you do
that's
it,
entirely
did you do
different
it
style.
straight? Because I throw a little like hot
The
sauce on them, a
oysters
little
I
lemon.
had straight, and
Yeah.
then I had lemon and
Tartar,
hot sauce, and
lemon.
like
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah.
it's spicy.
that
So
made it a
good,
lot
too.
better. The horseradish and everything.
Have you ever had them baked?
But baked oysters.
Baked oysters with the
That I
fucking
will
like
take.
cheese or bacon. You can
Yeah,
add
yeah,
so
yeah.
much
Like
shit
oysters
to the great.
Rockefeller.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'd
I'll
rock
do
that fella all day.
I would rock that feller's.
What are you, 80 years old? Oysters Rockefeller?
Is that not what it's called?
That's
It's
what
a
it's
I mean,
called.
dino
that's what it's
dish.
called, but it's
Yeah.
like, that's gone. That's been gone.
No. You can still get some oysters Rockefeller.
We did in New Orleans, I think.
Yeah.
Nice. All right, so we're moving away from food. We're going towards music.
Oh, don't talk to Jamie about
yeah.
this.
here's where
We're
it's gonna
going
get
in
ugly.
dangerous territory
Right.
now.
So,
Yeah.
Not only did he tell me that I wasn't funny today, he said I had terrible taste in music.
oh,
Multiple
he's
times.
wrong on both counts, and you know that.
Thank you, Grant.
Yeah.
Thank you, Grant.
So, anyways, sucks or fucks, jazz.
Fucks.
Fucks,
What kind of jazz?
All of it.
all jazz.
Not
Like
all
take it
jazz.
or leave it.
I'm sorry, real jazz.
Yeah.
We're not talking elevator jazz. We're not talking Kenny G. Like actual, complicated, passing the basketball around style jazz.
Yeah.
I'm
I'll
a big
give it
fan
a
of bop
fucks.
personally. I also like acid jazz quite a lot too.
Acid jazz.
Yeah, when we were
Uh,
like
I
late
love-
60s into
I
it.
love a
Yeah.
good jazz fusion. Love it.
Same.
Actually, you know what I think
Same.
is the best form of jazz? That actually, I don't think it's the best. It's just the jazz that I enjoy the most. It is Japanese jazz. I think that
They crush it.
they
Those
crush
guys
it. They have
crush
really
that shit.
formed.
Cassiopeia is unbelievable.
They have really
Yes.
taken
Yeah.
all different
Uh,
types of jazz and
Iommi,
morphed it into one that I really enjoy.
Hitaro Iommi. What is her name?
I know what
She's
you're
an
talking about.
amazing
Yeah.
Japanese jazz pianist.
Yeah.
She's one of the most incredible performers I've ever
But
seen.
jazz can be fantastic, but just like any genre, can be equally terrible.
Sure, but I'm
Sure.
saying in general, jazz, what do you think?
fucks.
Fucks.
yeah.
All right.
You?
Fucks.
Hey,
Yeah, we all
okay.
like jazz.
Proud of you guys. Drum and bass, i.e., / techno. You got one guy on the stage. There's a shitload of lights, and it's going unzi. all
Am
night
I
long.
rolling?
Yeah, that's the thing. I feel like sober
Sober.
techno
Sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
No.
if I'm high as
Rolling
balls,
hard,
yeah.
Right.
Fucks.
Yeah.
If I've taken
you,
a little,
you give me a glow
little
stick and a
something,
bottle of water, and I'm fucking ready
Cup-
to go.
couple of shroomies, and I'm around with other but
If you're
around
vibing on a good crowd,
yeah, if with a bunch of other people and we're all vibing to the same thing, then it fucks. It's like the best thing in the world. But
That's
like,
so true.
yeah.
No, I'm gonna say it sucks because it's like the planets have to align in such a way for me to enjoy it.
Isn't that the truth though?
Because it's like that, especially at this age.
Well, I think that's kind of what we're talking about.
But that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
That's why it sucks, because it has to be in such a perfect way. Like,
It's true.
especially at this age.
Yeah.
If I was early 20s, even kind of still, like, I just have to have
Everyone in this
everything set up.
room is too old for drum and bass. I
Oh,
will
yeah.
say, yeah.
these knees can't handle it.
Nah.
Can't do it anymore.
So, like, I'm gonna say it sucks because even in my 20s, I still needed the right concoction of drugs. I needed the right time of like the month, the
Mood.
day, the
Yeah.
week,
Yeah.
and be in the right headspace.
Exactly. Based off of that answer, I would say sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah.
If we're restricting ourselves to
mean,
you're
'cause
taking
you're
it
right.
or leaving it, I'm
It's
going to say
something-
sucks.
it's gotta
Something
be-
that has to be conditional.
It's
Kinda
conditional,
sucks.
right? Exactly.
Sucks innately.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I got to be in the right place, the right time, with the right mindset.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
can't just listen to it on my morning commute.
It's
No.
kind of the same for butt stuff and me. So
It's true. Yeah.
Giving or receiving.
Gotta be, right.
Giving or receiving.
oh no, giving's always fine. Receiving is like
right.
It's mood.
Depends on the day
right?
I've had.
Yeah, it's
Right,
mood-based,
right
yeah.
circumstances, like Sarah's birthday or something. You didn't say no.
for me. Why would you do it on my birthday?
I'm saying Sarah gets to plow you in the butt
Oh, as
on
like
her
a
birthday.
yeah. I mean, if she wants to,
Yeah, I mean, you're a good
Nice.
husband.
It is her birthday, and you are. a
it'll
good
be her
husband.
birthday
Yeah.
soon. So I guess I better start
Oh
training.
shit!
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking bedpost. Just sit right on it.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta start with the broom handle.
Sarah walks in.
Maybe like
Sarah
maybe
walks
like
in from work.
Like the
Babe,
end
I've
of a,
had such a. Oh my God!
You've had a long day.
I'm training for you. Your birthday's around the corner. What do you
Right.
think I'm doing?
Also, what kind of a strap is she working with?
That's
Jesus.
what I'm saying.
I feel like Sarah has a if I feel like she would have like a good 12-incher for you.
Yeah, let's keep talking about
She
his
is-
wife.
she is all
That's
or
a good
nothing.
idea.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm just saying for like
I'm gonna get MPreg, dude.
All right, next up, classical music.
fucks.
Agreed.
Ah.
I'm going to say sucks, but it's namely because everyone romanticizes classical music in the sense that like they know
I already
like
hate this answer. You're
they
wrong.
they
Yeah,
hate
I
they
know.
love the top tier classical music, but I feel as though most people don't understand like there's still a lot of classical music that I don't think is good. It is still
I
very
will-
articulate.
I actually agree with you on that because I had to study classical music in college, and there were so many times where I was like, this just isn't good. I'm sorry, this isn't good. Now, more often, I've been like, this is the most ripping fucking thing I have ever heard. Sometimes that shit is so goddamn metal.
Oh, yeah.
Like, seriously.
Yeah,
It will
especially
pull
opera.
every single
Opera-
emotion
opera is metal.
possible out of your body.
I think we've had this conversation before. Opera is metal.
yes, it
Yeah.
is.
Yeah, or metal is opera.
Yes.
Which I should
Yeah.
say.
Vice versa.
Yeah. Metal derived from classical music,
Yes.
basically. Yes.
Mhm.
A lot of the times.
Like there's still a lot of great classical music, but that's the only classical music that gets any
But
notoriety.
when you say classical, do you just mean orchestral, like orchestra music, or do you mean
Yeah.
like I only listen to Mozart and Bach and
No. I think there's clearly a style or genre,
Sure.
of course, at this point
Yeah.
that is still incredibly proactive. I mean, there's symphonies in every
Right,
city
exactly.
around the world, right?
So I mean, so not necessarily like
There are modern classical composers,
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
which
who
is
also suck, and I've listened to them.
Some do. I mean, to be fair,
I'm being very
but
serious.
I think we're talking as a whole.
as a whole,
sucks.
But also, the same
no,
argument you're
hard
making could
disagree.
be made for any genre of
Exactly.
music, where you're like, well, sure, rap's good, but only people who are good at it.
Yeah.
There's a lot of rappers who suck.
I would
and
say
it's
that
like,
there are more
well,
rappers.
yeah.
I would say that there are more rappers that suck than classical musicians that suck.
It might be possible.
I'll take
But
that.
there's more rappers that fuck than classical artists that fuck.
Disagree.
Name your top 5 favorite classical artists.
This
Go
is
ahead.
such a long sucks or fucks.
Go ahead. I want to hear your top 5 favorite, like the goats. Your
Funny
Mount
enough,
Rush-
Mozart is legitimately the goat.
Goats art.
I'm a big Bach guy.
Chopin's incredible.
Shut up! Don't
Verdi's
feed him
very good.
answers. I asking Austin.
Oh, you're asking Austin directly. I'm sorry.
I mean, look.
yeah. That's what I thought.
Name me one classical
Yeah,
artist that's
actually.
not Bach, that's not Beethoven, that's not
The third one Grant
Mozart.
said Chopin.
That's not Mozart.
Chopin's
That's
great.
not Chopin.
Haydn.
Huh?
Haydn.
I like Haydn.
Who the fuck is Haydn?
Yeah, that's what I'm pointing out.
I'm just saying, I listen to it and I like it.
You know what kills me, honestly, if we're talking about this, I do want to put it out. Wagner, that motherfucker ripped.
Yeah.
But such a racist piece of shit.
Well,
he
they
was
all
one
were
of
back in
the
the
worst
day.
human beings that's ever
that's-
existed.
that's
But
like- that's-
goddamn, could that dude not write a fucking
When did this
piece?
person exist?
Sometimes racism fuels great music.
Don't turn this into a Ye
Don't
thing.
turn this into
Don't
a
do
Kanye
that.
thing.
Give us the next
1800s.
one.
1800s.
Give us the next
Everybody
one.
was racist in the 1800s.
Yeah, so true. He was also German. I mean, so
Yeah. right.
That just means he was efficiently racist.
Right.
All right, last up on the music.
Like I feel like people really only stopped being racist in the 60s. Like it's only been like a recent
Buddy,
thing.
I don't think they've stopped at all.
I'm saying some people like the drop off began.
We made a
at
decent
1960. We made a
move.
different move.
Yeah, that's a
like
fair.
that's when it
fair.
stopped being cool.
Which is also when
what
a
I'm
lot
trying
of
to say.
the minority groups started getting themselves armed and actually fighting.
It's when we tried to.
Funny how that worked
It's when
out.
we started trying to be better.
Hint, hint, people.
Well,
All right, so last up.
that's
on,
an argument for another
That's a
day.
whole other thing.
Last up on the musical category of Sucks or Fucks, Jamie's SoundCloud corner.
Sucks.
Sucks.
You knew this. You knew we were going to turn this on you. You knew this.
Hold on,
I mean,
he's
come
preparing
on.
his counter argument.
Nah, it sucks, but it's still a work in progress. Your favorite artist still had to start somewhere. If you listen to the first track,
So you're saying you started from the bottom?
I'm starting from the bottom.
You aiming
But
for the
if
top.
I don't know if you ever listen. Kendrick Lamar, I think, is one of my favorite artists. I think he is.
He's incredible.
Austin's favorite rapper, if I remember correctly.
I would say so. Yeah.
I know.
But I
he's-
really only liked that one album which was more jazz.
but
Typical
I believe
butterfly. It's so good.
Grant is also a big fan of his. If you go
massive fan.
online and look at the first track he released, I think it's absolutely terrible. And
What track are you talking about?
I can't remember it for the life of me, but it is stylistically very different, and you can tell. This is when he went by K Dot, but
Yeah.
in the video, and stylistically speaking, he pulls so much of his influence from Lil Wayne, and not in a really good way. And so I want every person to remember, specifically the viewers and the listeners, that every artist has to start off by ripping off another artist and building off from
I
there.
also want everyone to remember that Jamie is comparing himself to Kendrick Lamar.
With ease. Did you hear that? That was articulate. That was beautiful.
He had no problems comparing himself to Kendrick Lamar. What he's saying is wait for me to crack the Billboard Top 100, and then you can all eat my ass.
You know what? If you do, I will. Metaphorically. All right, last one up is going to be movies.
Movie.
Okay. The Last Jedi. Now, I'm not good enough at the Star Wars. I'm pretty
Star
sure
Wars,
that's episode 1, right? That's one.
That's
with,
episode 9.
Yeah, the
I
last.
haven't seen it.
You haven't
Damn it!
seen it?
No, I wanted.
I was so turned
You
off.
haven't seen it?
I was so turned off by episode 8 that I was like, I'm not even going to watch episode 9.
I don't.
Dude, I took a girl on a date to go see it, and it was probably one of the best dates I've ever gone on because we just roasted the movie the whole time.
I've heard it's not great.
It is so
Yes.
bad.
No, actually,
So-
that is what I mean. Yes.
It sucks so bad. It
Jamie, I'm gonna
fucks.
fucking kill you.
It sucks so bad that it fucks.
Is
And
it
you
really?
Turn your goddamn.
You want to know
watch off. I'm
why
gonna
it's
fucking
so
kill you.
bad?
Yeah,
Why?
turn your 9/11 watch off.
There's so many reasons why it's bad, but one of the main reasons why it's bad is several of the writers and the directors were kicked off multiple times.
Right. They went through a shitload of staff changes and rewrites.
Yes, and you could tell in the last one they were like, "Fuck it, we'll do it this."
Yeah.
like we're just gonna do this so we can just get it the fuck done. Like I'm
Don't
tired
they
of
like
this.
make Rey? She's like Palpatine's granddaughter or something.
Something
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
that.
Which fucking how
But it's like the whole time you're kind of like sold this idea that she's definitely related to Skywalker. Nope, they just dropped that out of nowhere.
It would have been so much better if they were like, she's not a Skywalker, she's a person, and that's what the whole thing is. The Force can be in anyone. Is that anybody can do this? Anybody can lead a revolution or
if you
whatever.
have the right
like a
amount
good
of
writer?
midichlorians.
Well, sure. You got to have the midichlorians.
Also, Joseph, what are you, like a good writer? I mean, shit, that's like
Also,
that's a much better plot
there's
line.
a B plot that has nothing to do with the story. It furthers the story, not even a little bit.
Then I talk about the like the little the Black Jedi, and Poe. Is that her name?
They just go on a side quest that does not further the story at all, and then in the end, it's just like, well, we didn't really need to do that at all,
right.
And then it
They
just
forgot
cuts
about
out.
it.
Why
They
would you
forgot about
even put that in there?
But like,
to fill air. I
it
guess
really
so.
is to fill air.
Well, see, that's what kills me is that Disney is like has so much money, right? They have all of the money, and when a giant studio like that just can't be bothered to hire people, let them fulfill their vision, or give them time to work, and you just put out shit, it just makes everything worse about everything.
Hire people that have a passion for the project. There are so many people that absolutely love Star Wars, that have that know everything about the lore, that know everything about the little stories.
They've read all
whatever.
the extended universe stuff.
Excuse me,
Right.
I
Get some
could
fucking-
write it.
Right, get some mouth
Get one of
breathers
them.
in there. Yeah, right. I'm just saying, but like, yeah,
Maybe check their Twitter history and make
Yeah.
sure they're not saying anything too
No,
crazy.
I'm actually with you guys. So, final vote.
Oh, the seven,
The
8,
movie?
and 9 can all fuck off.
Hey, say sucks.
So
Yeah,
The Last
sucks.
Jedi or Star Wars?
The Last Jedi
Last
Sucks.
Jedi sucks.
sucks.
It sucks so bad it fucks.
It sucks so bad it fucks itself.
Yeah,
All right, next up, Inception.
fucks hard. I love Inception.
You love
Have
But
you rewatched it?
I've rewatched it many times. I think Inception is a fantastic piece of art, but I think it is a very male-centric piece of art.
Well, duh.
yeah,
Also, it aged not well.
not well.
You don't think so?
I mean, like a lot of the effects they did, the plot itself, and honestly, fantastic point. Jesus Christ, is it not male centric? Like,
It is. I think as
Embarrassingly
long as
so.
you can accept the fact that it is a very male-centric, male view, then I think it becomes so much better when you can accept that fact.
yeah,
But if you don't, and then just kind of look at it of just like as a really, how do I put this? I don't think you should consider it like a Mona Lisa piece of art that's like extremely beautiful and
I only
timeless.
saw it one time, and it was at like a sleepover.
You know what? That's too many caveats. Same
Wow.
as the techno
it's a
thing.
sleepover.
Yeah,
Wow,
yeah.
that's
So you
like
guys weren't
that's
talking?
a hat on a hat right there.
No, I mean there.
You guys
there was
watch
like some talks in
Inception
between.
at a sleepover? That's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys get it right because like they
Because
go
they
into
fall
the
asleep
dream,
a
and
bunch.
another dream,
Fall
and
asleep a
another
bunch in
dream,
the
and
movie,
another
yeah.
dream.
Did you fall asleep at the sleepover and then have to start over Inception, and then you fell asleep and then you had to start over Inception
Well,
after you woke up in your dream?
What I did was
And
that
then you
at
finally
the,
woke
at the
up and
end
there's
of
a
it,
top spinning in a safe
I
for no reason
spun
at all.
a top, and I just left it there for a little bit, and then it toppled over, and I was like, okay.
Oh, I guess I'm
we're cool.
awake. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. I guess I'm awake.
Yeah.
Jamie was giving it too many caveats, and much like the techno thing, I'm going to say it sucks for that reason.
I think that's a fair response.
Sucks without reason. There you go. I have no reason to say it fucks or sucks, so I'm just gonna bow out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm also on the fence about it.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it when I watched it, but I've thought about it analytically and thought, sucks.
You know what? For the fact that
So-
Leonardo DiCaprio has had at least 10 better movies, in my opinion,
Yeah.
I'd say it sucks.
Yeah, good point.
I rewatched it like kind of recently, and I just turned it off like halfway through. Like I was like,
Really?
I'm done.
Okay,
I
so,
love- that's
so
what-
it sucks.
Yeah.
I think the movie fucks hard, but also like I love Leonardo DiCaprio,
Oh, he's
and I love
That
like,
guy
yeah.
tries so hard,
Yeah, he does.
and I appreciate that about him.
but I also love Shutter Island.
Oh, that
Oh.
movie
And you,
fucking
I
that
know,
movie
sucks.
I
sucks.
know,
I hate that movie
You
so
both
much.
hate that movie so
Oh
much.
my god, I
It's
hate that
not good.
movie. It's the worst. I walked out of the theater. I was so pissed. 5 minutes in, I'm like, this is a goddamn Dorothy moment. He's gonna realize he's been dreaming the whole
Which I think
fucking
is
thing.
hilarious that Grant, like like 5 minutes in, I know what's happening, and the whole time, like, like especially when he did the palindrome, I was like,
it's like, oh my god, oh my god,
Movie's wild.
oh my god, and the big reveal happened. I was
Hang on,
out.
we
Never
just-
saw it.
You
Dude,
don't
it's
need to.
not
Never
good.
saw Shutter Island.
It's not good.
get high
Sorry
and
for the
watch it,
spoiler.
and it will be amazing.
This is why I can't take your critique seriously.
Waste of time, waste of money. I mean,
Nah,
seriously.
the movie fucks.
Yeah, okay. You do whatever you want. Next one up, Prometheus.
Sucks. You fucking kidding me? That movie sucks dick.
Which one's
That movie fucking sucks
one's
dick from the
Prometheus?
back,
Prometheus
bro.
is the
Of the
newest
Alien franchise.
is the oldest
not
of
the
the new
newest.
Alien movies.
Oh,
It's
we've-
before
We've got like
Romulus.
one
Yeah.
more before Prometheus, right?
Dude,
That's been
it
released.
fucking sucks
Two
so
more.
hard.
was that? It's like the most recent Alien movie.
Put the
No,
mic
it's not
on.
the
The most
most
recent
recent-
is Romulus.
Prometheus was Ridley Scott's first, like, coming back to that. And
Okay,
then it,
right,
it was
right.
Covenant, and then, yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Anything after the Sigourney Weaver.
But it had like the
eh.
eggs
Yeah.
and the big machine guy. Remember what we're talking about here?
I
They,
think-
they
I-
land on the alien planet and
It
they
retcons-
figure some shit out.
It retcons so much of the fucking Alien series and what was built before it. That's one of my biggest pet peeves.
You know, that's
Two,
actually,
I actually,
I think
you know
a good
what?
point, but Julie is way into the whole Alien franchise.
Ridley
Same here.
Scott took his franchise back, and he can do whatever the fuck he wants with it.
and he took a shit on it.
Oh, there's an
and then
opinion.
There's your answer.
one of the biggest problems in that movie is he has scientists leading as his protagonists, and none of the scientists act like actual scientists.
That is a very
That's a
fair
good
point.
point.
Because the first
They're
thing
like,
the
"Let's poke
biologists
these-
do is
these gooey
basically
eggs."
take their helmets off and start licking stuff.
Yeah.
And then they're like, "Huh, this is weird. Face hugger." And it's like, "Yeah, no shit, you idiots."
Like,
Of course that was
that
gonna
is the
happen.
biggest plot hole with Prometheus. I would have such more respect and leeway for the film if it would have had something along the lines of like what they did for what's the movie with Bruce Willis and they have to like blow up a fucking thing in the sky? Armageddon. Remember
Oh,
when they
yeah.
sent like miners to as astronauts?
Oh yeah.
It would make so much more sense if they got miners on this fucking
Right,
planet and
right,
they were
right,
like,
right.
"Hey, go find some
We
gold
need some
or some
like
shit."
high quality blue collar guys to do this hard
And
task.
in the first Alien, that's basically what the plot of the movie is. They're space truckers that
Yeah.
find something weird and they're like, "Oh, fucking whatever
Shit,
this
what
shit
is
is,"
this?
and then
Who
they're
does-
like, and then
yeah.
they all die. Yeah.
Yeah,
that's a good
that
point.
would make so much more sense. But to have like all this super expensive equipment, all this like foresight, and like for the what's the
Wayland.
the Wayland Corporation, yes, because there's so much time, money, like expertise involved, and for them to make so many clear-cut mistakes from the rip, that movie fucking sucks.
It's a very good point.
I stopped watching those things after the Sigourney Weaver movies.
And Sigourney Weaver.
It would be interesting to go back and see if, like, are they actually all scientists, or did they have to have, a melange of, different people to be able to accomplish their task? And if the people fucking up,
But multiple
maybe we're
people,
out of
pretty
their
much
depth
all
or
of the
their
people make
occupation.
multiple mistakes.
Good God, conflict in a movie?
You can have conflict without having huge plot holes. Multiple movies, multiple.
This
I
should be the
agree.
podcast.
I agree.
right here.
I
J
agree.
squared.
I can't wait to see the fan fiction, because like it is a great plot. I agree that there's lots of issues as far as the execution of it. Good God, Covenant. I got plenty of things, but I do think Ridley Scott gets to do what he wants.
I think Prometheus
enough.
was
Fuck it
the
up.
weakest of his newest additions to that world.
I also agree with you, actually.
I think it gets better as time has gone on. Especially like with Covenant and everything and adding more to the lore. But the fact that he's constantly making plot holes and going back to cheap 80s style horror plot pieces.
Oh, you
Like,
lost
just
me there,
having,
'cause
like-
that's actually kind of fun.
What?
It's a fun little moment of
If you want to be serious, be serious. If you want to have fun horror, have fun horror.
I
But
want
like,
fun horrors all the time.
Well, that's okay. So,
Austin,
is it Prometheus
it's
or is it
horror.
in? It's in Prometheus.
Oh, that's what we're talking about?
Yeah.
There's like a couple that's like, oh, now that several of us have died and one of us is probably in imminent danger, let's have hot sex in the shower, and then they get murdered.
What was the
hot
plot
sex
point
in
of
the
that?
shower
Oh,
for
he was
Jaime.
infected, and the idea was that then that's how it happens. The transfer of fluids. That's sex. That's what
That's
happens.
typically
It's
how it happens.
Yeah, passing of DNA.
Anyway,
All right, so
Are we still
Sucks.
talking about horror or horrors?
sucks. We still have to do. We still have a show.
Final
we
vote.
got-
We have one more movie left. Final
Oh
vote.
my gosh.
Sucks. All right,
Sucks.
moving on.
I'll say sucks.
All right, what's the next
cool.
movie?
Final one. Waterworld.
Oh, fucks.
It fucks so hard.
Fucks.
You know what? I'm gonna say sucks because Waterworld squanders so many good opportunities for itself. They have the giant sea monster that they show twice, only when it's plot convenient. They have Kevin Costner is a fish person that they
Yeah,
never
he
touch
is.
on beyond the fact that he's a fish person.
No, they showed that he had gills.
They
and
showed
everybody
he
got
had
freaked
gills,
out.
and then they were just
He
like, "Cool, he's got gills now."
Evolved because the whole planet
Is
is
covered in
water.
movie fucks. I don't care.
Evolution.
It was mutation, not evolution, and they totally just
What's the
squandered
difference?
it. Is that evolution is over the course of several, typically millions
So
of years.
many generations.
That is adaptation to
Oh
an
wait,
environment.
you think that the world was just land one day and then water the
I'm
next?
pretty sure in the movie they're like, it's 100 years later, and this motherfucker's got gills.
They fucked it up so
Yeah,
hard.
watch
dude.
the
But
movie,
that
Austin.
movie
Yeah,
fucks,
I did
man.
1,000 times, and I don't care. That movie is awesome.
We established this in movie court. It sucks.
No,
No.
it rips, my guy.
No,
It's
pretty
a
sure-
piece of shit.
if you
film,
remember
and it
correctly,
fucks
The
so
defense
hard.
won in Waterworld, did it
Nah.
not?
No,
I don't think it did.
actually.
No.
Well, it's gonna.
I was
it's going to now.
persecution all the way, baby.
Persecution won.
Was that the one where you just kept shouting the entire time?
Yeah, we kept shouting you
Yeah,
down, and it
that's-
won.
that's
and it
how-
worked.
What other
That's how
movie court are you talking about?
That's true. We
Because
do
that's
a
all
lot of
of them.
shouting.
What movie court have you been doing?
If Sam was there was definitely shouting because
Oh
Sam
my God,
gets
yeah.
so heated
Sam
without
shouts.
having a point.
We had to move studios because of that.
Well, you fools were talking shit about Big Trouble in Little China like a bunch of jagoffs.
I would say
that movie sucked.
That movie fucks,
That
dude.
movie
so
sucked.
hard.
Waterworld is so much more fun to watch than fucking Big Trouble Little China.
That's
That is
true.
objectively incorrect.
That is
no,
a-
that's a fact, bro.
No, that is not
That's a fact.
All right.
Waterworld sucks, but both
Final
but still-
vote.
Waterworld sucks, but it also fucks.
with a capital F U
But it
C K
sucks
S.
more than it fucks.
F-U-K-S.
Fucks.
I'll say it fucks, but it whispers.
Yeah. Okay. Joseph.
It fucks
Yeah.
less hard. It fucks less hard than it sucks. Like it's the kind of fuck afterwards that you're like, I don't feel good about that.
I feel so
I feel that's like one of my
redemption, baby.
that's one of my
Redemption.
like comfort movies. If I'm
The
having a
movie
bad day,
fucks.
I'm gonna watch Waterworld
yeah.
and feel
The movie
better about
fucks.
myself.
Now, Joseph's right. The movie does squander
so
a lot
full
of
of
its
holes,
greatest
man.
aspects.
Here's a baby that we've established this ocean's filled with giant monsters. Let's just kick it out in a bassinet
was-
into the water.
it was
and hope
the-
it washes up somewhere.
I love it so much. It makes no damn sense.
It makes
I love
no
that
sense,
movie.
even a
The movie
little
came
bit.
out what? In
it
the
makes
80s?
no sense at all.
Was
I think
it,
so.
Was it the 80s or the like early 90s?
Well, dude, they fired the director, and Kevin Costner had to become the director.
And he
there
was
you
not
go.
good at it.
Oh yeah,
He's a terrible
wasn't
director.
Kevin Costner like a huge dickhead the whole time?
he was
then
awful.
basically
That's
was like,
why the
make me look
director
really
quit,
good.
man.
Yeah,
Because he couldn't deal with him.
You know what? You direct it.
And Costner was
Fine,
like,
then
that's a
maybe I
perfect
will.
idea.
Right. Maybe I will, and I'll make it awesome. And he did.
Anyway,
1995. That movie came out when the year I was born.
I was
There you
2.
go.
85?
Yeah.
you weren't born in
95.
85.
No,
95.
95, sorry.
I think you said 85. and I was like,
I
you
might
were born-
have. I might have said 85, but I meant to say 95.
Gotcha.
but my brain said 85. Anyway, is that the was that
Yeah,
the
we're
last
done.
one? Okay,
Yeah.
Joseph, I believe we have.
Oh, are we doing it?
Before we
Yeah,
do
baby.
this, just one quick
Oh
thing.
my god, we're never gonna get to my
We're gonna do a
fucking
little
episode.
word from our sponsor, Corsair Distillery, the greatest distillery in Nashville. Today we're featuring our barrel-aged gin and our vanilla bean vodka. We'll go really quick, Joseph, I promise. Barrel-aged gin is aged in our rum and rye barrels. It's a gin that hits a little bit like a whiskey, makes perfect Negronis, also makes really cool
Oh,
cocktails.
is that this one right here?
Yeah, this one here.
Oh, I'm going to have a little then.
It's probably my favorite my favorite Corsair
the
product out
Cor-
there.
Yeah.
Isn't that
that was
satisfying?
Yeah.
But also
Good
makes
gin.
really cool like bee's knees. Like adds a little bit of complexity to
Dude,
your
I love
typical gin cocktails. Oh, gin's
I
great.
also love whiskey.
Yeah,
You know what this is?
gin.
I also love tequila, and I love vodka. You know, wine's not too bad
You know
either.
what I love?
And beer's delicious. You know what?
Speaking of vodka, we have our vanilla bean vodka here. This one's really easy. It's 2 ingredients. It's ultra pure vodka, hand cut Madagascan vanilla beans. They let it infuse for 3
that's
months.
nice.
Just put it straight into the bottle. There's no added sugar, no artificial flavors. It is a perfect vodka for your
That
things
guy
like
is-
espresso martinis.
I tried a little bit of the vodka earlier.
Yeah.
I haven't tried it before until today. That's straight up and down dangerous.
It's
Yeah.
yeah.
like,
It's so
Very
honestly-
good.
It's candy in a bottle for
Yeah,
sure.
pace yourself.
Espresso martinis, Dr. Pepper. I like to throw in
Dude,
there.
I was telling Jules,
Yeah.
Coke.
Coke is
The
fantastic.
vanilla. I do Coke Zero. It makes me feel healthy because I'm like, no sugar.
Go to Wendy's, get you a little frosty.
Oh,
What a pro tip. I've never thought of that.
Yeah, we call that a poor man's bushwhacker.
Yeah, you do.
That is.
Mm-hmm.
a
you
poor
just
man's-
ruined my night.
They're like,
It's your morning.
And several nights to
like
come.
you're like in the Wendy's parking lot for the 3rd time. Sir, you have to go. I don't have to go anywhere.
Three.
I thought you had not enough frosty.
So I gotta sober up before I can turn my car off.
I just need 3 more Frosties and I'll leave you alone.
Right.
4th time through. Hey, it's me again.
Knock, knock, guess who?
Can I get 4 cheeseburgers and a large frosty?
Can I get a Baconator extra bacon?
Is the machine still broken?
Sir, it already comes with 4 pieces of bacon. I know. Extra bacon.
Do you want a triple baconator? No. I want a baconator with extra bacon.
Because
That's
then
going to
the
be $3
proportions
extra
are
dollars.
still
I
right.
don't care.
Make it happen.
I will say both of these are I think my favorite Corsairs.
Nice.
Drink them.
I love the idea of
Responsibly.
just getting
Sir, go
tanked,
ahead.
just going in, like once you finish, like you park, you finish it, you get back in line in the drive-thru.
at 9. Yeah. On that note, Corsair does remind you to please drink responsibly.
Yes, please.
Please do not drink and drive unless you're in a Wendy's parking lot. Then it's perfectly
Then,
fine.
then the law can't touch you.
Yeah.
That's
Circle
actually
the parking lot
not
4
true.
times. And then
Every Wendy's.
Actually, that is not true.
Actually, if you don't want to fucking put your face down into a little like device just to start your morning like I do, don't drink and drive.
Just remember, cops
So
cannot
true.
pull you over if you are parked in a Wendy's parking lot. That's in the Constitution.
Debatable.
Due to a very obscure clause in the Constitution, every Wendy's is sovereign ground.
Yeah.
it's debatable.
Touch me now. Hey, look where I'm at. Oink, oink.
All right, Joseph, what do you got for us?
I got an episode. Hold on.
Hold on, we have an episode.
Yeah,
Whoa.
let's tuck in.
We have an episode that
Is there
has been a
anything
long
else
time
we
in
need
the
to cover?
making.
Do we need
No,
to do the
shut
open
up.
Would you like to interrupt me again? You fucking piece of shit.
All right, so let's do the hardest thing in the world. We just listen to Joseph read the whole thing. No interruptions.
Well, I don't know about
That's
that.
not gonna happen.
That's a lot of pressure.
That's not gonna
Just
happen.
read it like an NPR. Yeah, I like that. Can I have some more of that tea?
Have some of my ass.
I
Wait,
didn't know it was my
You
birthday.
tempting me for a good time? Let's go.
Boys, I've taken a page out of our own favorite history nerd Grant's book.
I feel like I've heard this before.
Because you have, because this is the 3rd goddamn time. You know what, fuck it, I'm not doing it. You're gonna interrupt me every fucking time? Every fucking time we try to do one of my episodes.
I wanna hear it.
No, the fucking
I had
momentum's
to.
gone.
I had to.
God damn it.
Continue.
Wait, this isn't a. What's this about?
You just shoved a fucking potato up my tailpipe.
But then I hopped in the passenger seat.
To see what would happen.
I'm gonna start saying that you just put a potato in my tailpipe. You know that? It's up there.
Do you want to hear the episode?
I
would
really
love to.
do.
Yeah.
I don't think you do.
I really do.
We're dying to hear this episode.
So I've taken a page out of our own favorite history nerd Grant's book and decided to do a fun historical episode.
Woo! I love this.
Fun historicals.
So don your chainmail, tighten your gorgets, and prepare to storm the gates. Prepare your worst British accents and sharpen your dirks, because we're going to be talking about the White Citadel.
Dude, you throw in like 4 really good time period pieces as
Yeah.
far as words are concerned.
I'm trying.
proud of you. Let's go.
The Raven's Keep, the Tower of London. An ancient but yet standing tower as impregnable as Henry VIII's wives.
I don't think you know what impregnable means.
Oh, I'm getting there.
Let
I'm
him
fucking
cook.
doing something.
Let
God
him
damn it.
Jamie, stop being such a dick.
Sorry.
And secure as a nun's chastity belt. Do you feel good blowing off my fucking rhythm? Unless you watch the kind of documentaries that I do. But those stupid sexy nuns and their love of cucking Jesus is besides the point. So we're going to speed through some bloody British history as we take a tour of one of London's oldest fortresses. A fortress that has had almost every job a building could ever aspire to. Menagerie, armory, mint, torture chamber, political prison, regular prison, ballroom, and more. And as a quick disclaimer, I'm going to be breezing through some old medieval and European history, and Vegas odds are I'm going to get something wrong. Because after all, I am very stupid. But if you're looking for good sources, I highly recommend the Gone Medieval podcast. They've got some very fun episodes and somehow managed to find historians who aren't drier than the aforementioned nuns. So while I could fill several podcasts worth of context, historical facts, and high-dollar voice renditions of ancient first-hand accounts, I'm going to ask our listeners to act like my wife. Put on your Crusader's helmet, link up your chainmail, then lay back and let me do my best.
And what would you give that? Like out of 10. Out of 10, what do you think?
The joke?
Oh, no. Your best with your wife.
On a good day?
Mm-hmm.
I'd say like a 9.
Proud of you.
Nice.
Yeah.
We're
Let's
proud
get
of
her on and ask her.
We're happy for you, Sarah.
Good day. Oof.
How many drinks have I had?
Ooh, I got a new manvention. Just light bulb moment. Sorry, go ahead.
I call it the vibrator.
I call it the penis betterer.
Stop stealing my ideas.
But wait, you say, Joseph, what good is an old British tower if it doesn't have any haunts? You stupidly pause the podcast or video and talk to
Ooh.
yourself as if through sheer psychic pressure that you could pierce the walls of time and distance and retroactively ask me, well, I hear the promises of medieval warfare and bloody chainmail and somewhat interesting architectural details, but what about ghosts?
Ruh-roh.
Hang on. The haunts were the big pillar things, right?
Haunts are ghosts.
Yeah, they're haints.
They're haints.
Come on, let's go.
They haunt you.
No, but
Ghouls.
you were talking about.
Specters.
There will be architectural details as well as ghost stories.
I'm so confused.
Would you just fucking listen?
Sorry, I'm having a hard time. You're covering our imperialists right now. We had a whole war about this. We tried to get out of it. Well, carry on.
Well, rest assured, my sweet, gentle, stupid listener, viewer, and co-host, we'll get there. Fuck. So let's begin with the tower's construction. Way back in 1066, England, along with the rest of Europe, was a
Damn, that's a
quagmire.
long time ago.
It was a long time ago. It was like 1,000 years ago or some shit.
Wow.
A few more.
Yeah. Hold on, I was mathing. My brain had to stop for a sec.
I just don't do that.
Yeah, you know what? I'm going to not do that anymore. Way back then, Europe was a quagmire of bitter rivalries, bloody fighting, and kingdoms being established almost as quickly as they were being torn down. For context, this was approximately 400 years before the invention of the printing press and about 300 years before the Canterbury Tales had been written, which popularized English as a contemporary language.
Right.
This was also approximately 500 years before there was even a theory of germs and when medieval doctors still specialized in urology.
Oh.
Anyone tell me what urology might be?
That's
the
of the
humors,
pee-pee.
baby.
That's pee-pee, baby.
Yeah.
So, urology was the practice of examining patients' urine as an overall guide to their health. Medieval doctors, and now y'all can see the quotation marks, were legitimately the medical professionals of the day. They would carry large flasks with them and have their patients piss into them.
Gross.
Yep. But they do more than have them just piss into it. They would examine it for color. They would feel it for heat, smell it. And then finally, its taste.
Sour.
Yeah, Sydney Sweeney, I'm going to need more of that.
Oh my God.
I don't know what's wrong with you, but I'm going to get.
If I get a
bottom
few
of
more samples, I could tell you what's wrong.
Like back then, she was Sydney Sweeneth.
Sydney Sweeney.
I love you, Sydney.
Yeah,
She
come on.
definitely watches our podcast.
Yeah.
She's definitely our
She
biggest
is-
super fan.
She is such a
Has to
schmurder.
be.
You know, I'm willing
Yeah.
to bet she is subscribed to our Patreon right now.
I bet.
Mhm.
I bet $5.
I'm willing to bet $10.
I got 5 on
You know
it.
what? I'm willing to bet the next 4 people that subscribe, I'll pay for your subscription. $20.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's a generous offer.
There
You,
you go.
heard it here
I
first.
will send you a piece of merchandise.
There you go.
But you won't have to pay for Sydney Sweeney's because she's already subscribed.
That's right.
Depending on the taste of the piss, they could then tell what your overall health was. One of the reasons they specifically tasted it was to determine how sweet it was and if you were suffering from sugar disease,
Oh, nice.
which we now know is diabetes.
Jimmy, can
Yeah,
I-
your leg is broken. I know my leg is broken. What do we do?
Stop making me piss in the jar.
Jamie, let me taste your pee. Let's see what we got.
It's very brown.
Oh, you got the sugars. Yeah, you got the sugars.
Oh yeah, dude, your toes are coming off.
Yeah, what did they do before insulin?
Right.
Oh, yeah, you're fucked.
Well, what they would do is because usually only wealthy people like the landowning class could afford doctors.
Yeah.
And so what they would do is they would talk to the family's cook and tell them to stop using so much sugar in the food that they're making.
Oh, cool.
So they were like dietitians as well.
Okay, so it wasn't completely useless.
I mean, they probably just got typhus instead.
It
you know?
was
I would
primitive
say
is what it
really
was.
not good at their job.
Primitive.
But
Yeah. For the time, that's great.
Right.
For now, it's like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
You're just a pervert like Jaime. So those were all the sides, but I think important ones because I want to contextualize this is early. This is very early in our history, right? This tower is ancient. It was built at a time when England was a backwater island well before the overarching arm of English imperialism had scarred and remade the world. This was a time when English and European families bedded down in mud and stick huts, crawling with more fleas than their ragged mutts had. This is what time when babies were abandoned in crossroads to starve because of the lack of food or care.
Was this before the Vikings started attacking?
I am going to fucking get to it if you would shut the fuck up for goddamn 10 minutes and let me speak.
look,
I have a whole thing.
he's had a whole thing for 3 times.
I've
We've
had
tried
this
this.
episode for like 2 months.
and it's
remember-
really good.
We've tried this 3
I
times.
don't even know if it is anymore. I don't even remember this stuff.
I like it.
I'm having a good time. Jamie, shut the fuck up.
Vikings are going to come up.
I didn't know. I was just asking.
Also, I feel like I do well in this time. Just to let you know.
We already established Grant would be great, right? No. Grant's ancestors just like, I don't know what y'all are complaining about.
Have you ever had licorice?
It's good.
They just came up with it.
It's black, just like everything.
I boiled some fish scales and some sugar
Joseph
together.
has turned into Austin. If I interrupt, God
You
help me.
are asking me questions that I'm going to answer. Interrupt me with jokes, not with questions that I'm going to answer. Sorry, I'm a little tense because I've been trying to do this for so long.
Deep breath.
This was a time when bathing was considered actively harmful to your health.
Whoa.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, and the average English person's vision of heaven would have been a bladder full of ale and a field with enough sheep that you'd never go hungry or horny again.
Yeah.
Really?
Almost like the
They
Egyptians.
used to think
like
that
for
bathing
real.
was bad for you.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
They used
Yeah,
to
yeah.
actively think that like it would hurt you, and so when
Yeah.
English people would go, like finally like go overseas or go to like visit other traders from other countries, they'd be like, "What the fuck is wrong with this guy? He reeks."
Basically, when they would interact with black people, they were like, black people of the time were like, "What the fuck are you guys doing?"
Bro, they stank it.
Yeah,
They were really stinky, but one of the big problems is like they didn't realize like running water was the safest thing.
Mhm.
That's one thing. Another thing
Yeah.
is they would just dump like all their trash and
Yeah,
waste
in the
like in the
streets.
streets.
Yeah.
That's another big problem. And also like because it was an island, they were so far away from the rest of the world
Right.
that was like
Yeah.
at this time like the Middle East was doing great.
Figuring shit
Egypt
out.
Oh, yeah.
was doing great.
they were
yeah,
just
they were
coming up with
crushing it.
algebra, and English people were just like, "My teeth hurt."
Oh, another one.
Oh,
Oh no, another one.
time to go fuck another field hand into my dumpy wife.
Like we've all walked down on Broadway and how it smells so bad there.
You literally can't conceive
you-
of how the past smells.
Oh
I don't
my
think so either.
You actually cannot.
Yeah.
Rotting animals, trash, rivers of shit, to Jamie's point, where that you're just walking through.
Right.
Yeah,
And everyone's just like, this is what it's like all the time.
yeah. This is life. Yeah.
It's just how we do. And like I feel like nowadays they've fixed all of that except for their teeth. It's kind of funny.
Can't get past that one.
Yeah.
No.
Right.
They're
That's
happy with
socialized
it.
medicine.
It's perfectly fine.
You know what? It might be the lack of fluoride.
Well, these your skills aren't like target practice.
So back to the tower. So by the end of 1066, William the Conqueror, everyone's favorite Norman, had conquered a large chunk of England and crushed the Saxon kingdom.
Yeah.
Saxons were largely of Germanic origin, having come over around 540 and mingled with the Roman settlers. Now the Normans, here we go, Jamie. We're coming up to your favorite people. The Normans were an ethnic group made up of Norse Vikings and their alliance with West Francia, which is now modern-day France. Now, thousands of these cigarette-smoking, ennui-filled Viking berserkers descended in coastal raids on England before finally establishing a beachhead and then conquering vast swaths of land in what I'm sure was one of the smelliest invasion forces in history. I mean, you think about the fermented shark these Nordic types eat, mixed with the smelliest cheese-filled Frenchman, and you tell me.
This feels racist, but it's like white on white racism. So
I
I'm
can
like,
say it.
First of all, yes, he can. Dude, that's gotta smell terrible.
Yeah.
That's a wonderful
On top of everything else.
point to make with history, right?
Ugh.
I
It's
imagine
just the smell.
I imagine their siege warfare was just surrounding a castle and then waiting for the stench to kill the defenders. Anywho, so William the Conqueror found himself occupying ancient London and surrounded on all sides by angry Saxon rebellions and the leftovers of the Saxon competing warlords. So he finds the remains of a Roman fort. The fort is built right next to the River Thames, which leads, taking east, will lead directly to the sea. And taking west will push one further into England where there are more Norman settlements and military camps. So if you look east, you've got perfect shipping lanes to West Francia and Denmark for continued trade. And if you go west, you can pull in all the reinforcements you want. So it's perfect as far as location goes.
Yeah. And if, by the way, I am such a huge history nerd. I didn't really think about it until now. But on the Thames, you're right, because the Danish really had that for a long fucking time. And they had that stronghold, and it helped them conquer so much shit before the British even got to the idea of colonization.
Mm-hmm.
They were destroying shit.
Oh, yeah, just taken over.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I mean, they had longboats that got them to North America
Yeah.
before fucking child raping, genociding Christopher Columbus ever even thought of getting there.
Right.
400 years before almost.
Yeah.
Or hundreds of years. But so William the Conqueror sees this area. It's an area that can't be cut off from resupply. There's a pre-existing structure to build off of on the Roman fort.
Right.
And building it will be a giant middle finger to the local Saxons whom you've only just stopped putting to the sword like a week ago. Perfection.
Now that we're friends, I thought you'd forgive me for what happened last week.
I thought you guys would be cool with it, but now I'm also going to burn down all your shit and build something better on top of it. So William, first Norman King of England, builds his citadel, which stretches over the skyline like a giant wooden middle finger. William's third son, William Rufus, rebuilds the tower out of stone as masonry becomes both better understood and more practical. In William's time, London was a new colony for the Normans, but with... Go ahead.
What do you mean by better understood?
I mean, they get better at it, the practice of masonry.
Yeah, so these white people finally figure out that
How to chip at
stone
rocks?
is better than wood.
They are now on the...
I'm dead serious.
Dude,
Sorry,
that's straight up.
I didn't know.
If you look at
I
world
didn't know how to
history,
word that any better than like. So they figured out rocks.
They basically got to the...
They literally figured out that rocks beat wood.
They got to the civilization stage we call second little piggy.
I love that.
I guess third. They went from hay and they were like, that's no good. Sticks,
Right.
kind of better.
Right.
Yeah.
Brick?
Oh, wow.
Oh, how's this blowing down?
Well,
Yeah.
you beat me to it and did it better. Good job.
Sorry. Thank you for being kind about that.
No. They are literally figuring out not only that building out of stone is better, but they're also learning how to build out of stone.
Rock beats paper, apparently.
There's no way they can attack us. We've got a fort made of wood. Impenetrable wood.
Sir, they've got fire. Well, that does beat wood.
Oh, no.
It's been a pleasure serving with you boys.
If only there was a substance around this entire island that we could build houses from.
Damn it. They always bring
impervious.
fire.
What if we stop chucking rocks at them and use it to build? That's crazy.
They got like a giant pile of perfectly cut stones.
You're a madman.
Well, I was just using it as a chair. But I guess a stone home could work.
An entire home made of stone?
By golly.
You're a genius.
It just might work.
That might just be dumb enough to work.
Right. Meanwhile, like over in Egypt, there's like these giant
fucking pyramid.
Yeah. We
Limestone
figured this out thousands of years ago.
Immaculately constructed.
Right.
Blimey.
You wonder why there's no pyramids in England.
They suck.
Yeah. Right. You just
Even
got,
the aliens like, dude, this place sucks.
right. No,
Get
what
the
you
fuck
got
out of here.
Yeah, what you got is just like a bunch
You
of
mean an island with no beaches? There's not one beach on this goddamn island. Fuck this place.
you know, the closest thing they got is literally just a circle of rocks that are stacked on top of each other.
That's
They're like,
all beach.
Good enough.
It's not super out of pocket to say that while Hammurabi was writing the first code of laws, Neanderthals were hitting each other with fucking rocks and fish and chips. So,
Isn't it wild that people were having wars over this stupid suck-ass island?
I know. Isn't it crazy that they came out on top for a while?
I know.
These dribbling
It's insane.
dipshits somehow got
It's
one over
insane
on
they
us.
managed to do what they did.
Yeah, the fact that they ran the fucking world.
Like for a
It's kinda
while.
wild.
For a while.
They
For a
ran the world
while.
for
They
a
still have a
while
lot of our shit, too.
over
Yeah.
salt and tea.
Yeah. That they don't use. Well, salt, I mean.
Didn't they give the
They
opium to the
used the fuck out of
Chinese?
tea.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did
Yeah.
give opium to the Chinese.
Yeah,
The opium
that's,
wars.
That's how they did it. They just kept everybody else drugged up.
They just figured out violence
Right.
and like racism works.
Everybody else is way smarter than we are. Might as well make them dumber. Hey, have a cup of this crackpot.
To quote Eddie Izzard, one of my more favorite English
Oh, I
comedians, love that.
I love
dude.
them.
But them, yeah. Are they them now?
The whole world's cuisine is
Yeah.
better than
Okay, good.
ours.
Good for them.
Blow them up.
Blow them up.
But the British,
We
she,
eat
her?
beans on toast.
Oh, I thought it was she, they. Okay.
Okay, well, I love Eddie Izzard. But to quote them, the English just plant a flag, and other people are like, "But we live here," and they're like, "Yes, but do you have a flag?"
We made one. We put it here.
It's awesome.
Yeah, actually, how did the Brits take over India?
famine.
Oh, that's
Manufactured
a whole
famine.
story.
That's a whole other
That's
story.
a whole
I'm
story.
sorry. Keep going, please.
Churchill's a piece of shit. Anyway, so
Yeah.
in William's time, London was a new colony for the Normans, but with more indentured local workers and arriving Norman colonists, resource extraction and acquisition goes full throttle. Now, compared to his daddy, William Rufus, or the Red, was a complex kind of guy. Historian Frank Barlow observed that William the Red was a rumbustious, devil-may-care soldier without natural dignity or social graces.
Did you just say rumbustious?
I did.
What does that
Let's
mean?
backtrack.
Rumbustious is a word that I'm going to look up right now.
Yeah, by the way,
Rumbustious.
Joseph
I
knows
loved
words.
it, and I want to add it to my lexicon.
I actually
Let's
don't
go.
know
It sounds
what
like rambunctious,
means.
but with a big butt.
Yeah. Rumbustious.
Like
Rumbustious.
my
it
girl, she
basically-
be rumbustious.
Yeah. It basically is rambunctious. It's boisterous or unruly.
With a big butt.
Oh, I love it.
It doesn't say that, but I'm going to infer that there's.
I'm adding it.
I'm
But it's a
inferring that William the Red had a
strong
large ass.
Yeah. Rumbunctious,
I'm adding it
that's donk.
Yeah. Rumbustious is for them bad girls that got the donk.
I got that booty.
So he was rumbustious. He was a.
He was unwaveringly rude to everyone,
And he
with
knew
his
how to
fat
throw it
ass.
back.
Unwaveringly.
I'm trying to be
Rumbunctious.
sneaky, but all these Saxons keep hearing me coming because of the clap of my dummy thick cheeks.
Love it. Continue.
He was a devil-may-care soldier without natural dignity or social graces, with no cultivated tastes and little show of conventional religious piety or morality. Indeed, according to his critics, he was addicted to every kind of vice, particularly lust and especially sodomy.
God damn.
That is the deepest historical burn I've ever heard of any human
For a
being.
historian, this is talking shit.
That is hard
Dude, I
shit.
fucking hate that guy.
That's hard
Write
shit.
it down in the best way you can.
But for me, this guy sounds awesome. William the Red sounds like a kind of guy I could party with.
I mean, that boy fucks.
he
Oh,
fucks
yeah.
every
Oh, yeah.
hole but the vagina.
Won't touch it.
It's boring. You know, it's boring.
A hole that self-lubricates? Gross.
Why does that get me?
It got all of us. It got all of us.
I want to feel that struggle. Right.
I'm all about friction. Friction, you see.
Oh, horrible.
Since we're back then, I'm going to rub my cock with
If I'm not,
suet.
if I'm not coming out of there with carpet burns, I don't want it.
That being said, William the Red was a kick-ass general. He maintained good order and,
Yeah,
quote,
duh.
satisfactory justice in England, which to me, I think means he just killed the right kinds of people and lots of them.
Satisfactory Justice is my punk band.
That's good.
Yeah.
I like that.
It's like a smart punk
And we're
band.
talking about England, too, so English punk. Some
Yeah,
oi oi stuff.
some oi ois.
Yeah.
We love the Queen, but not we. But we love the Queen. Sorry.
Oh, save the Queen. Anyway.
2, 3, 4.
So he restored Normandy to a kind of tenuous peace with neighboring kingdoms, as well as established further Norman settlements of England, actually extending his rule to Wales and Scotland. He did, however, spend considerable amounts of the royal coffers on rebuilding and retuning the White Tower his father built. And then William Red did the nicest thing that a father can do. He died of an accidental arrow shot during a hunt and left the bill to his son.
Accidental?
Accidental.
From himself?
No, he was in a hunting party.
Yeah.
And like he's like the king, so like he has an entourage. And apparently he accidentally got hit with an arrow.
So
Probably
he's-
part of the sodomy.
He sucked at ruling and somebody killed him.
Yeah, somebody killed him and then it went to his son, and his son was like, how much did it cost to rebuild this thing?
My dad spent how much money? Yeah.
Now, we're about to skip around for a few fun stories about the tower. As I said, the White Tower has served many purposes. There's been a mint, a royal menagerie, and a political prison for countless peasants and nobles. The tower, still to this day, houses the royal family's jewels. See also the sheer amount of despicable wealth those useless burdens on the taxpayer hold. Forgot I wrote that. But I
Nice
assume
burn.
I assume there's going to be some royal hate coming.
No, it's adequate. Come on, that's a nice burn.
I have more. I believe it's also where Prince Andrew hosts the most succulent members of his child harem.
Wait, did the Brits
Jesus,
taxpayer
Joseph.
money go to the
Oh, yeah,
my
it does.
God.
Hang on, they're like ungodly wealthy and they just get free money from the taxpayers?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Dog.
It's a
every
horrible
day.
system.
Every day.
Every single day they
And
get
people
millions
just
of pounds.
let this slide for hundreds of years.
Yeah.
I suppose they gave us protection.
And they fucking freak out about a royal wedding. They lose their shit. It's high tea for the whole goddamn country.
That's wild. And they have no actual like use.
Once
Like
again,
politically speaking.
See, also, the
are-
English are stupid. They're a bunch of bootlicking supplicants that somehow managed to take over the world, and they still have a goddamn royal family.
Okay.
By the way,
It
so like,
reminds me of
so
Monty
the Irish
Python.
and Scots
It's
take
a lovely pile of filth over here.
real quick. To our British listeners,
Oh, yeah.
do love you.
Thanks for listening.
I know that you have this type of humor
You're one of the good ones.
because it's hard. It's hard to realize all that and also not have a good sense of humor. So
sorry.
No, it's okay. So the chamber where Prince Andrew hosts his child harem, I hear that chamber is called Oshkosh Bagush.
Ew.
I did not like that.
And if you didn't like that, I have some alts. I hear Prince Andrew calls his child harem the Diddle Bops or Yo Grabba Grabba.
you mean to say that I need to go
diddle
to the diddly bops?
Joseph, did those come to you like in your sleep? Like you woke up like, oh, that's good, write that down. Or did it just come naturally? Like how did that come to you?
Well, I found a note in my phone that just had Diddle Bops, Yo Grabba Grabba, and Oshkosh Bagush, and I was like, oh, so I panicked, thought of those, grabbed my phone, opened the notes app, and immediately typed them in. It's like, must use. So good.
Yo, grabba, grabba. That's got to be one of our sketches.
That's fantastic.
Actually, yeah. Someone, Jules, can you write that down for me to remind?
Can you make a note?
Yo, grabba is definitely a good sketch idea.
But enough about obscenely wealthy pedophiles. Let's talk turkey. Literally, because we're going to talk about the times that the tower served as a menagerie.
A menagerie, you say?
Menagerie. Not a glass menagerie. Sorry, Tennessee Williams. Anyway,
Would you mind defining a menagerie for me?
Good play.
thanks. It's like a circus, but just animals.
Go on.
Well, it's like back in the day, you only had, like, you're in England, right? So there's like 6 kinds of animals, and you eat 3 of them. Yeah, and you're like, there's a deer, there's a bird, there's a deer.
We have them separated by animals you'd like to fuck and animals you don't. Where do you put the turkey? Really anywhere, but it's just personal preference.
from the sheep, Edward!
So whenever there were exotic animals, because that was usually a pretty common gift of like kings and queens in
Right.
the old days, was like, hey, you never seen a leopard? Here's a fucking leopard. And everyone's like, oh, holy shit, big cat, you know? That's essentially where they would keep them in a menagerie. So
Interesting.
some of the
It's
animals.
just a zoo.
Yeah, it's a zoo. No, it's a zoo. Yeah.
So they just, we have this giant fort.
And they're going to stick animals in there. Yeah.
Right.
Some of the animals that have lived in the tower include leopards, peafowl, apes, and monkeys, as well as an
Oh
elephant.
my God. An ape in England at that time.
Yeah.
Dude,
That's got to be
just
like
living the worst
yeah.
life.
Oh, wait.
I can't eat another goddamn beans on toast.
God damn it. Just give me a goddamn tree. Please, for the love
Please.
of God. I don't want to be here anymore. Just give me a goddamn tree.
They also had an elephant that was a gift from the King of France. It was given a diet of leaves and red wine.
Fuck. I wanted so badly to ask you what its name was.
You remember, like,
but-
look, animal cruelty is not funny.
No.
But in the context of 1600s, 1500s?
Oh, yeah, this is, yeah.
Enough
No,
time has
earlier.
passed.
This is like the
Enough time has
1200s.
passed.
Oh my God.
Remember, like in Jurassic Park, with the Triceratops on its side, just heavily breathing.
That's exactly what it was.
I believe it needs more wine.
Yeah, it died
Oh, did it?
pretty quickly.
Wait, how?
Just feeding it leaves.
It died of alcoholism.
Let me guess, they tried to eat it.
There was also a polar bear,
So then they ate it.
Where the fuck did they get a polar bear?
Gifted by King Haakon of Norway.
Oh, okay.
There are actually numerous first-hand accounts about the polar bear because if several hundred years ago you saw a pure white bear emerging from a citadel, you probably took it as a sign that God was real and extremely pissed.
Oh shit! We
Actually,
let
I don't think they hunted humans back then. Now they do.
Now they do. They
Yeah.
don't have any seals or anything.
Right.
Funnily enough, the bear never really mauled anyone as far as we know, but it would leave the tower and go fish from the River Thames.
Really?
Nice.
Yeah, apparently they used to actually fill it full of fish for the big guy.
Really?
They used to add
They
fish
would
to the
put
river.
fish into the River Thames.
So it could hunt.
Go
the
have fun
polar
out there, Chauncey.
Yeah.
Dude, that's crazy.
I feel like they're just throwing fish in there in front of starving children. They're just like, go on, polar bear.
Mumsy, I'm so hungry.
I can't feel my toes.
I don't know why I named the bear
Please, sir,
Chauncey.
could I
But
have
Chauncey's
another?
good.
Yeah,
Chauncey's good.
Now, the Tower of London wasn't just the world's least ethical zoo or
Somehow less ethical than fucking SeaWorld.
or a junk drawer full of enough
Tenfold.
dusty jewels to keep an entire neighborhood full of working class people fed and housed in perpetuity. It was also a prison.
Jesus Christ. Are you doing this whole episode to let us know that the Tower of London is America?
Time is a flat circle. It all comes back around. Now, many nameless peasants died in the tower over the years, but there were nobles imprisoned there as well. The first named person held there, and they were we know this was the first actual like noble person
Right.
of even
Which
worth knowing
they
because
were
they
worth
just didn't
it.
write the names
Yeah,
down of people
right.
who didn't matter.
That person
Like
was
peasants and
worth
serfs and whatnot.
documenting. Yeah.
Right, exactly. First person held there of note was Randolph Flambert, who was a key minister to William II back in 1101. Very long story short, one of William II's sons, Henry, became king and imprisoned Flambert as a scapegoat for his older brother William's unpopular rule. Basically, is what it was.
Mhm.
Very minor Game of Thrones type stuff. You know,
Were
just
they
like
fucking?
probably.
Yeah.
Now, Flambert wasn't just the first named prisoner of note at the tower. He was also the first to escape.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
And if you think we're not going to talk about how my man Flambert escaped, then, buddy, you just don't know murder schmurder. Flambert actually held a party in the tower because apparently you could still do that as a prisoner.
Dude, this jail sounds dope.
Well, I can tell you one thing we're not doing again.
Hold on. Because he was
Beans and toast in my room, in my cell.
on the house. Because he was a nobleman, right? So he had access to resources, and he just basically told his jailers, he was like, what if I just brought in a bunch of booze and had a party? And they were like, I don't see a good reason not to.
Sure, why not?
So he brought in loads of wine and got his guards so drunk that they couldn't see straight, then tied a rope to a barrel of wine, braced it against a portcullis on one of the windows that had been left cracked, and then lowered himself down to freedom. As the Brits would say, simple as.
That's incredible.
I'm hoping he's a little tipsy while doing it. He's like having
he
a
was.
great
He's
time.
like, I can't believe this is working.
Everybody was tipsy at this time, though. Like, this is back when alcohol was cleaner than water.
Yes.
Yeah, straight
Yeah.
up.
Actually, you
like-
bring a good point to the table.
You drank to live.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Literally.
If you
Yeah.
didn't, you died of dehydration.
Right.
Yeah.
And what's funny is that Flambert isn't even the only person who escaped that way.
Hang on.
The
Was he
polar
ever
bear
captured
also
again?
escaped.
No, he got away. Another.
Well, we're going to look for him. We could.
I'm too hungover.
We're too scared of the woods.
Look, do you remember last night? It was fun, but today, horrible.
Actually, does it said like how they found out that he left? Because I'm imagining they're
They
just
found the rope tied to the window and looked at it, and it led out the tower
Okay.
down to the ground. And they were
I'm
like,
just-
"Oh, he got away."
I'm just wondering if they
Well,
would do it.
shit.
I'm just wondering if they did a head count, like 1, 2, 3. Ooh.
Did you leave that cell open?
Where's Flambe?
Another prisoner, Roger Mortimer, got away exactly the same way.
Oh, a rope.
Wait, a lot of wine and a rope ladder? That's how he got out?
But, well, in 1323, Mortimer was imprisoned by King Edward II because of his outspoken opposition to the king. But if you believe the historical gossip, Mortimer was really imprisoned for banging Edward's wife.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
So Mortimer's going to die. He is not going into that tower for a good time. So Mortimer gets his guards drunk and then somehow convinced his jailer to open his cell. Maybe he followed Jamie's Alcatraz escape plan and blew him. I don't know.
I'll blow you if you open this up real quick.
So, feel like opening that up? But however, Mortimer convinced his guard. After being set free, he snuck through the kitchens, then climbed up a chimney and threw down rope ladders where he successfully escaped to France, where he actually joined Edward's wife, Isabella, who had also fled the country. And more than that,
Oh, man.
not only
That's a
did they
rom-com right
not only
there.
did they get the rom-com ending, but from there they launched an invasion that ended in deposing the king.
That's so
That's
sweet.
sick.
Edward
Isn't
must
it?
have sucked.
That's
Yeah.
so sweet.
That's true love, bro.
Isn't it?
That's true love. I love that.
There are many other famous prisoners, all with their own fun stories, but I'm just going to drop in a few more before we move on to the dessert course. So Guy Fawkes of the November bomb plot fame, to overthrow the English monarchy and install a Spanish theocracy was held there.
Yep.
He's the V for Vendetta.
They made a whole movie out of it, which was fun.
Yeah.
Hold on, real quick. You don't like V for Vendetta?
It's fun.
I hate you.
Really?
I
It's
hate
fun.
you so much. I hate you,
Really?
Grant.
It's fun.
I don't even
Had a
know
good
why we
time.
have a podcast with you.
I love V for
Yeah,
Vendetta.
V for Vendetta fucks.
No, it's fun.
Well, stealing from my notes, Guy Fawkes is, of course, famously The Mask Worn by V and V for Vendetta
Yes,
by
of
Alan
course,
Moore,
of
which is
course.
an excellent anti-fascist comic that's commonly misunderstood and misappropriated by edgelord jerk-offs.
Thank you.
They did torture the ever-loving shit out of Guy Fawkes, which is
Yeah, they
not
really
surprising, and
Yeah.
that's how they found out about the extent of the gunpowder plot and its
Yes.
links to the Spanish theocracy.
Hmm.
Now, one of the most recent political prisoners to be held there was actually Hitler's deputy Führer, Rudolf Hess.
did. Oh no shit.
That's right. That's
I did not know that.
yeah.
That's crazy.
On May 10th in 1941,
Yeah.
Hess made the absurdly stupid decision to make a solo flight to Scotland where he hoped to arrange peace talks with the Duke of Hamilton, who he believed to be a prominent opponent of the British government's war policy.
Wow.
The British authorities arrested Hess immediately on his arrival and held him in custody until the end of the war in the Tower of London. He was
No
returned.
shit.
Yep, held him the whole time. And then after the end of the war, he was returned to Germany for the 1946 Nuremberg trials.
Right.
Where he pretended to suffer from amnesia for the entirety of the trial.
And it was so funny.
This, of course, did not work, and he was imprisoned in a West Berlin cell until he hung himself at the age of 93.
Yeah.
You're
Damn.
You're
No
93.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
he held
at the-
on for a while.
At the
you
Tower
probably
of
have
London.
a year left.
That's crazy.
during the Blitz, during the entire
Yes.
course of the war.
Dude,
Because this is in 1941,
That's
so this
fucking
is like
me up.
2 years into them bombing
Yeah.
England. Yep. Snatched his ass right up, threw him in that old-timey
No
tower.
shit.
Said, get comfortable, Rudolph.
That's crazy.
Yeah, hanging yourself at 93 just seems like
He was just like,
I mean, that's a good
the
call.
Germans are going to win
Honestly,
this
it's
war,
a
and
good
I'll be
call.
out of here in no time. And then cut to 93
dog,
years
you're
old.
done. You know what I mean?
I
You're done.
guess.
Now, as much as I would love to get into the Peasants' Revolt of 1381, which is the only time the tower ever failed and was actually breached, it is widely believed that the reason that happened was because the guards opened it up for the peasants.
Yeah.
I'd love to get into the brutal intricacies of siege warfare. I'm going to hold off on that for now, mostly because if I get too hard, I won't be able to focus on the podcast, and I'm not wearing my special pants with the hole cut in the pocket.
No, you're not.
Cute.
So while I can't, it is very cute. So while I can promise y'all a siege episode in the upcoming future, for now, let's stop here and pick up next time
Oh shit.
on the brutal,
This is a part
Whoa,
one.
this is a
bloody
part one?
divorces
This is a
of King
part
Henry
one.
VIII and his wives.
What? Plot Plot twist.
I've had a two-parter this whole time, baby.
Plot twist. I feel like we just bamboozled.
Well, guys, I'll tell you what. We'll see you next time
Yeah,
here
we
on
will.
Murder Schmurder.
Okay, next time. Bye.
Oi, bye.
Like what you hear? Subscribe. Follow us on Instagram at Trashville_USA. And if there's a true crime story you want the gang to cover, email us at don'temailtrashville@gmail.com. Murder Schmurder is produced by Jaime. Our tracking engineer is Grant. And our mix and mastering engineer is Julie. Incidental music and our theme song is provided by Jules. This has been another production of